Hello everybody and welcome to Beamng Automation, or Automation Beamng, depending on what you want to say. We're going to do the campaign and be able to drive our cars through in Beamng. We're going to be on medium difficulty. We are going to be the TMC, which is TJ Motor Company. We're going to go ahead and start campaign. We're going to be in 1946 as the starting year, since that is the earliest available year. Continue, we're going to make a family car. Generate. Let's go 2-door, 4-door, that one. Yeah. It's going to be called the Codare. It's going to be called the Fan. Good old American steel, ladder steel, front. Normally it would be solid axle coil, but maybe we go for the double wishbone just for the sake of it. We're going to go with the T6 because we're going to be making an inline 6 engine. I don't know what size this engine is going to be. We're going to make it relatively small, I would assume. It's going to be a good old-fashioned push rod. And bump the stroke up to make it a 3-1. Yeah. I feel confident in saying that, even though I sound like not. 3.1 liter. Good old cast. Dampener. Cam profile is going to be set. I'll just leave it right there. Why not? Come back and adjust this stuff later. It's got to be naturally aspirated. Single barrel, twin carb, standard mid. Not the super version, the regular. Leave the fuel map where it is. We're going to go cast mid, single none, bowed. The RPMs can go up to a whopping 5,400, which is actually revving pretty high for an inline 6 maybe. I'll leave it at 5,000. What is struggling here? I know I need to up compression for sure. 8.1 still has unutilized octane. Okay, let's fix that. Poor carburetor is struggling. Carburetor issues fixed. The intake manifold can be slightly smaller. Valves are pushing it, but close. We can lower the headers. And the exhaust. Yeah, I figured that would do that. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Good old 3.1 inline 6. I guess the T series engines are going to be all the early engines. Black paint. Black paint always looks good. Yeah, what about none? It's more of a shine to it. You can have this car in any color as long as it's black, to quote Henry Ford. I'll skip that for now. Manual 3-speed. It can go up to 110 is what it says, but we'll go to 95, 4.5. We're going to go with a medium compound. Up the tire size. 26.8. We're going to go to 155s. So they're still tiny tires. Leave them on the 14-inch wheels. Need to fix the offsets so they look right. All right, heights actually looking pretty good. I was going to adjust it. Brakes, max them jokers out. Like the rear force 75. It's fine. 1, none, and brake airflow is 20. Fix some of that problem. Bench seats, we're going to premium, and then premium to maybe have the comfort that family cars are going to desire. Manual recirculating is a little bit more comfortable because we're looking for family cars. Standard safety, what is still low comfort. So let's see if we can fix that with suspension. So, price perception penalty. What is wrong? Affordability is a little high. Let's see if we can go in here, go to the standard. Nope, that screws it even more. I might swap it to passenger fleet, but family's where the money's at as far as keeping you afloat. Oh, we're getting a whopping 11.7 miles per gallon. Maybe we'll just roll with it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. $90 degrees? Nope, I need 180. $270, I mean. Nope, I needed 90. It just looks goofy. And I think if I do it the other way, it's gonna screw up my, my signals. Let's do this, because this will probably, or the way it looked up here anyway. That's what I meant. So 90. It'll recess it a little bit, which is a little funky. Maybe I can bring in, ooh. I didn't really fix it none. That inverted it. Okay. Let's try this again. This 9 degrees. Move you over just a little bit so you're more centered. I guess I'll deal with that. Tail light. Looks a little bit more like a 60s tail light, so. That fits kind of perfect, actually. Looks a little funky toward the top, though. Maybe I can bring it in just a hair. I don't think that really changed anything. I don't think I even hardly got it to move. So let's try this one. Even though it's more like a truck looking grill. Widen. Ooh. Maybe with a bumper that'll fix that. So let's do this. Wrong bumpers. These. You know what? I'll make that ugly grill a feature of the Cordair. Tail lights. Let's did the grill. Let's Spoiler wing. Fuel cap. See, old cars used to happen back here, but I think I'm actually going to do like a newer car. Let's make it look a little less goofy. No, that just looks really goofy. No matter where I put it. Okay, maybe I will put it on the trunk. Oh. There we go. Tiny fuel door. That fixes the problem. I have to make room for a tag, and it looks like there's a seam there. Lower it just a hair. I have to make room for a tag and the bumper, rear bumper. Door handles, we're going to go for these. These handles look huge. Yes, they are. Now the front one looks tiny. I think this needs to be up a little bit more. Did the doors. I'll have to do the trunk here in a minute. This mirror. Maybe a little bit bigger. Funny molding, favorite aerial number plates. They don't have one that's American that's going to end up being smaller. I don't know the difference between all these. Kind of works. I get the line out of it. It's curved, and I don't really care for that. But it conforms to it. Just kind of nice. How close can we get you to that without it? That's a little like on it, but I'll fix it. It's directly the final thing off of it. That's going to interfere with that. How much more can we bring you up without you? Yeah, I literally can't bring it up anymore. Make you a little bit smaller. That fix my issues. Yes, it does. Good. Badges and decals, I will just use the editable text because that just seems better to me anyway. Right here on the hood in the center, we're going to put TMC. On the back, on the trunk, we're going to put, actually we'll do it over here. TMC. Make it a little bit smaller. Do it like right there. And on the other side, we will put Cordair. button to use for the trunk. And there you go, guys. The Cordair family by the TJ Motor Company, or TMC, with a 3.1 inline 6. That's good. And let's set up the factories. We got a 36-month reduction. Still got 10.3 months for that. I think that's not too terrible for a first car. I'll have to edit it for other cars later and mess with funding and tooling and this and that to get everything out. But that should be fine. We're gonna call this the 6 for now, so we know it's for the 6-cylinder. Everything's good. Everything should be fine for the first one, at least on this. Without adjusting anything, this is going to be called the Cordair factory, because as long as the Cordair does good, I will probably keep it as a staple for the company throughout time. Because I hope to keep the Cordair, or a version of the Cordair, running and then have another factory for something else. At least that's the plan. Minimum deposit should stay the same. Let's try to go to 22%. Forecast is looking good other than the first 2 years, but maybe it'll be okay. No loan. Maybe a bad decision. But right now I can afford not to have a loan. Let's see what she does. This car's being made, it'll be released probably late 46, so I guess keep it to 52 or so, as long as she doesn't fail me. Okay, we're making money. Well, we're not anymore. It's a back and forth game between the money. Just stay in the positives. That's right. Make me some money. I think as long as she keeps making money like this, yeah, it's not a lot. Oh, it had an issue. But if she keeps making money, discovery chance is very high. It damages my reputation. It costs $5 million. But if she keeps making money, we'll let her run to about 50, 52, 53 maybe. And when she stops making money, and then that's when a new vehicle will be released. See how well we're doing. Oh, we're making $1 million a month now. That profit's good. Not like great, but good. I know. Oh, issue. Discovery chance medium. I'm gonna do a quiet recall. So I get new bodies this year. Pretty sure. Get new brakes in 10 years. And some driver aids in like 30 years. I'd like to see power steering, because my steering wheel does not cooperate very well with things with no power steering. Doesn't drive smooth. Making money. I'd like to see about the 400 million mark before I swap to another vehicle. I think we'll let her run all the way to... Uh-oh. Okay, money went back up. I think we'll let her run up to 54 maybe at the top, depending on how money's looking. I'll let her be about the first month of 54, as long as she isn't like losing money like crazy. She looks like she's still gaining money, so let's see. Still making between 900,000 to 1 point something million a month, almost 2 million for that month. So doing good. So maybe this next round I will make a new version of the Cordair for the 50s, and then I think as long as it does well and gains me a bunch of money, I think I will open another car factory and engine factory and make 2 cars in a year. So, oh, I am actually in 54 and didn't even realize it. Okay, so she's still making money at this moment, but I will see you guys in Beamng, and we will come back to this later for the next episode. So, this is the TMC Cordair. Let's see. Seems to be sounding okay. Let's take off and see how she drives. Definitely not a powerhouse. She can take care of herself a little bit, but not strong by any means. I have to slow down, take this curve a little bit. Drive it somewhat normal, I guess you would say, just to get a feel for her. I know the brakes suck, so let's get my downshift. So does she have wheel spin? Let's see that. A little bit. Did I mention to you I'm a terrible driver? It looked good for 2 seconds before I crashed. Oh. Ready for my shifter to come in. Let's see if she can cut sideways. Not really. She has very lackluster power, but as far as like a car you would drive around a city or town, I think she has enough power. She handles a little crappy and has very old school brakes, but The year's 19. Well, in this case, it goes all the way up to like 52. But yeah, it's 52. I mean, what do you expect? We don't have powerhouse cars. The big power cars don't come till the 60s, and they didn't drive that great, and still weren't that fast. Your Ford Fusion could beat out an old Ford Mustang from the 60s. Oh, I messed that up. It's my fault for dumping the clutch just a little too fast. Hey, no. Oh. So I guess she drives decent for an old car, other than the fact that I just wrecked her. But now we're going to do the crash test, which is me just going straight till I smack. We're going to go as fast as we can get the car before that point. And we're about to be topped out anyway, so I don't think it matters. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're dead. I shouldn't be able to talk to you right now. So I mean, the car's a little lackluster, but it's also a car that was designed in the 40s and sold up till the 50s, so I'm not expecting any. Yeah, that's burying the brakes. But I mean, she's an okay machine. What? Pull into this part. All right. I actually pulled her into that parking spot decently well for my crappy driving skills and non-familiarity with my steering wheel and pedals, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.